Hello, I'm here to talk about TwoFactorAnova. Yes, all of this is what it takes to do TwoFactorAnova. Here's our data. Don't forget to include the EX squared is 6360. Then we have all of our equations. $14 of them. So first thing we do is find the DF because those are the easiest to find. And this number here is based off of this divided by this. So finding these first is usually the easiest way to do it. So our DF between treatments is just the number of cells minus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1 comes out to 3. Factor A, your DFA is the number of rows minus 1. 1, 2 rows minus 1 comes out to 1. Your DFB is the number of columns minus 1. Number of columns minus 1 comes out to 1. Your interaction, your DFAB, your interaction is DF between treatments minus DFA minus DFB, which comes up to 1 in this case. This DF here is a little bit tricky to do. You take your DF for each cell and add that up. So it would be 19 plus 19 plus 19 plus 19, and that comes up to 76. This one here is just your total, 2, 4, 6, 8, minus 1, which is 79. Now we need to find our SS's between factor A, factor B, the interaction within treatments, and our total. Now I did these backwards. So we're going to start with within treatment. We're going to start with total, not within treatment, but with total, which is EX squared, which is this number here, minus G squared, which is 600 squared, over N, of which is 80. That's your population, so 2, 4, 6, 8. Then we run our numbers through, and you come up with 1860. The SS within treatments is just this added up. And you come up with, within treatments is 1520. Now, you have to wait to do your interaction, because your interaction requires that you have your SS between, your SSA, and your SSB. SS between A and B. So we'll do B first, which is the total in the columns. Columns. You take your total 180 plus 180. Total in the columns comes out to 360 squared over 40, which is your total, and 340 over 40. Then minus your 600, which is your 600 total, squared over 80. And you run your numbers through, and you come up with 180. SSA is a number of rows, done the same way. You take your 180 plus 80 and your 180 plus 160. You come up with 260 squared over 40 and 340 squared over 40 minus 600 squared over 80. And you run the numbers through, and it comes up to 80. The SS between is just the summation of your total squared over N. So that is your total squared over N. So that is your total, this total here. Square that, and put it over that N, over the small n, which is 20. So you have 180 over 20, 80 over 20, and 802 over 20, plus 160 squared over 20. And you follow your numbers through, and you come up with 340. Now, your SS interaction, the AB here, you take your SS between treatments, and your SSA and your SSB, and you subtract those. And that comes out to 80, right there. The next thing we do is find our MS. MS here is just factor A over DF and SSB over DF. It goes just like that. And that's how you get your numbers there. These here, your F statistic, are right here, the MSA over MS within treatments for A. For FB, it's MSB over MS within treatments. And for your interaction, for your FAB, it's MSAB over MS within treatments. You come up with 4, 9, and 4. So you have your MSA is 80 over 20 is 4. MSB over MS within treatments, come up with 9. 80 over 20, and you come up with 4. The very last thing you need to know is how to list. To list your F statistic. To list your F statistic, you want to list it as F, and then a 1, which is your DF, and then your DF here, within treatments. And then this one is listed with its DF, and the DF within treatments. It's DF, and then within treatments. And that's how you do two-factor ANOVA. Have fun!